never is. That's just who
Uh-oh.
Percy is, though.
Uh-oh.
He
Percy
never.
was not having it. He likes to hang out behind you and not be on camera.
He's
He
a
likes
he's
to
a
be
little
around.
he's a little ghost behind that curtain.
He's not there tonight.
Not
Well, he's
he's
not,
not there
he's
tonight.
not there right now, but the last
He will
pod,
be.
he escaped with. I don't even think you knew he was
I
there.
saw him at the corner of my eye.
Okay.
He's so sneaky sometimes.
He's the quietest of all quiet cats. You
I
don't hear
I
Percy
hope
go.
one day he like just turns around in the windowsill and just right on the side of your head.
A young Percy would. That's
Yeah, he definitely would.
so.
He's come a long way.
Our friend Nick like had adopted the hippie vibe a long time ago, and
Savage.
he had yeah, he had like a doorway tapestry like trippy looking thing, uh, in a room that we lived in together, or in a house that we lived in together,
Well, I was
not a
like, hold
room.
up, man. What?
uh, but Percy would wait, like hide behind it and wait for people to walk by and bat at their feet.
He loves hiding in the shadows, man. He's an asshole for that.
He's always just been like a grouchy old man, but not an old man until now.
It's it's something. He's getting better though. He's
He
letting
was
you
I
pet him
mean,
now
he was honestly mistreated as a kid, and we took him out of it. We took him out of a dangerous situation.
multiple times.
Jeez.
He's living a
No, they
much
were
better
just
life.
it's like frat guys that wanted to get a frat cat, and they treated it like a puppy and weren't taking necessarily taking
Yeah,
care of it the best, and
Mm,
yeah,
weren't
it
thinking.
wasn't that serious, but he,
He's scarred from that still though.
they were essentially getting tired of taking care of it, and like our house took the cat.
that sounds exactly like what Cleveland does with quarterbacks.
You could put that list down there, yeah. That the guy's jersey. Just add another one on there. Now it's
Now,
Sanders.
now, now it's Shedeur. Shedeur is going to be the new starter.
I have faith this week. I have faith. Who are they
I
playing? The
mean,
I
Raiders?
sent
th-
I sent something in the Instagram chat that was like the dude talking was saying he only had three bad plays in the last
But didn't
game.
he go also like 8 for 25 or something like that, or four
Eight
for
for
18?
went
14.
four for
Four for
16.
4 for
16.
16.
with an interception.
Yeah.
25%.
He had, I mean, terrible blocking.
So
You see,
he's still gonna have terrible blocking this week though,
there's
isn't
one
he?
still image where there's three Browns offensive linemen on the right side of the offensive line.
Don't do that.
They
So you're
almost
right.
they almost look like they're trying to triple team the end, and then there's a defender coming free, essentially the wide open. What is the A gap on the left side?
I
Uh,
wonder. I wonder who
So the
calls the
Browns are setting up
protections.
Shedeur for failure, is what you're saying.
I wonder who calls the protection.
Nope, nope. It's the offensive
in the
line
play
setting Shedeur
call,
up for
like Shadeur's
failure.
probably not changing shit at this point. Like,
No. You don't change anything. You call the protection at the line. Like that's what you do in college. That's what you do in the pros. You have the play, and then at the line you call the protection.
with a young there's play calls where they put protection in the play call. So like, don't come at me like that. They with
It
a
is
young, like,
it is a normal thing to call the protection at the line for every play.
whatever.
Even
For a
for a
backup
true
guy, for a third
even for
stringer.
a true freshman in college, it is your job as the quarterback to call the protection at the line.
Get out of here.
Do you have some proof to back this up? Like you're
I mean,
just saying that because
I played college football. I was an
yeah.
offensive lineman.
So one
We
team.
called protection at
So
the
one
line.
team.
It was division two. We
So
called
it was still just
protection
one
at
team.
the line.
You're basing this off of one
Everybody
team.
calls protection at the line. That is a normal thing.
I highly doubt that. There's some quarterbacks in college that do not call shit out there.
Like, you there's been like you can hear play calls and you can hear offensive linemen talk about like listening to only like a specific part of a play call. Like they get some sort of a protection call in the play call, and I like Shedeur is doing very minimal. Like they're not gonna make him do a bunch of stuff at the line. He's doing minimal stuff at the line.
The,
If he
the
has to
thing
adjust the protection or whatever, like I mean, don't.
the things you listen to as an offensive lineman in the play call is if it's a run play, are you zone right? Are you zone left? Are you toss outside? Are you right? Are you toss left? Or are you ISO up to a certain gap? And then if it's a pass play, the thing you're looking for is it a pass play? That's just about it. Now, yes, there are sometimes built in if you're specifically booting to one side. So if you have a naked boot to the right, or if you have a naked boot to the left. But if you're going for normal pass protection, you are calling it at the line based on what the defense is giving.
That's your everyday starting quarterback, though, right?
That's any quarterback.
I
It's
don't
not.
see
It's
them doing that a
we're
whole
we're
lot
all
with Shedeur.
focused on. Oh my gosh, he got in on these couple of plays during an entire half, and he's never worked with the starters before. It's the same playbook. He's seeing the same film. He's utilizing the same exact terminology and seeing what everyone else is seeing in this meeting. It, just because he didn't take a snap with the ones during any pregame or practice or whatever doesn't mean that he's not in the same quarterback room looking at the same film, going over the same protections. It's He's still doing that every single day since he's been drafted. Your job is to call the protection. So if we're going to sit here and minimize that one play, I'm still putting that on Shedeur for not calling the correct protection. He was bad, and he has a chance
I'm
to turn it around against one of the league's worst defenses.
Go ahead and put that on Shedeur then, because that's all on the coaching staff of the Browns and the
Yeah,
offensive line, because
it's
they want Shedeur to fail. That's all this is.
you
It's not Shedor's
go
fault
call
at all.
protections out there, bro.
Will
You know so much about it, dude. Go call protections
I
out
will
there.
go call protections, but he's got a chance. He's got a chance against this horrible Raiders defense. Outside of Max Crosby, that defensive line is still pretty decent overall. And I think the two guys who are going to feast in that game, Max Crosby, Miles Garrett. That's all it is. They're going to have like 12 sacks each.
Wow.
I can see that for Miles Garrett, but Max Crosby, he'll have a lot, but
That would
not
if he
12.
gets 12 sacks in the next game, he would tie the sack record. You tie or break the sack record.
But
And
even
it's
with
the
Shedeur,
single game sack record.
playing in this game, I believe the window has opened for the nasty man to come back.
No one should care about that.
You-
Why are you even bringing that up? No
it's
one.
not.
Because they're as soon as he's back, they're going to play him over Shedeur, and they're going to play him over Dylan Gabriel.
I don't care. I don't want to talk about him right now. I don't want to put that get anywhere
Are
close to
you for
that.
real? They're going to do that.
They're paying him
Of
that much. Yeah, they
course,
have
they're
to.
paying him that much. Of course, they're going to.
They don't care. Clearly.
Man, he probably got worse at football
I
than
would
he
say
already.
so.
I don't
Tearing
know how
Achilles
you could
like
get
back to back.
worse. I don't know how you could get worse, but yeah, he probably did. Yeah.
Well, it just when you have that much time off with Deshaun Watson, that's the trend. He gets worse. When you don't play football for a while,
You don't get better.
D Watt
I
gets
think
worse.
I think in the last
Other
like
players can come back fine, like, but Deshaun Watson degrades the longer
It
he's
just
not
gets
playing
worse and
football.
worse.
Yeah,
I think since his final year in Houston, when he sat out that entire season and up to now, I think he's missed four out of like combined four total seasons of football out of
right.
5 years.
Getting worse at
Insane.
football.
getting much worse.
cumulatively getting worse at football.
In the same division, it looks like Joe Burrow may be coming back very, very soon. His window for to return from IR has opened. He was, I believe, a full participant in practice this week. I don't think
Whoa.
that they'll get him to start this week, but it sounds like he could be back next week
Good for him.
Damn.
It
So
won't.
this
It
is
won't
like the
matter
last
at
week I
all.
can use Joe Flacco in fantasy?
potentially.
No,
Whoa,
they're not.
bro.
If the Bengals were smart, they would not play Joe Burrow at all anymore this year.
Joe
Yeah,
Flacco.
they're 3-7. They've got the Patriots upcoming this week. That means they're probably going to go 3-8.
They're eliminated already. Like
There's no shot that they make it in.
Jamar Chase is also suspended this week. Like that's a guaranteed loss, pretty much for them. They're not gonna 3-8. Yeah, start Joe Burrow.
T. Higgins. Feast, baby. Joe Flacco, T. Higgins all day.
If you're telling me to sit anyone and everyone that has to deal with the Bengals this week, who else are you telling me to start and sit?
Chase Brown.
Boom, boom, boom. It's just the tips. Back with the
Oh.
original guy here. Tybo sucks. Clearly
The
got
guy.
an F.
I didn't get an
He
F.
sucks. You got
I
an
didn't.
F. I gave
It
you an F.
wasn't. It
That was
wasn't
an
F
F.
worthy.
Ty Bob, did you give him an F?
It was.
You guys didn't allow me to give him a grade, but it doesn't matter because you already gave him an F. Like
What'd you
I
give
would
him?
have had
Give
to
him
have
an F?
given, I would have had to have given him an A for him to move on.
You had to
this
give him
week.
an A plus, and you're not doing that.
Well, what did
I mean,
what,
it was
what
it
did
was
you grade
bad.
me? What'd you grade me?
D
It wasn't
plus.
that bad. It wasn't that bad.
D
What?
plus. Okay.
D
D
plus.
plus.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Factors out to D minus for you still.
Factors out.
Anyway, starting off this week,
Fac-
we have Jacoby
Factors
Brissett
out.
versus the Jacksonville Jaguars.
He's not good at math.
You've been doing a lot of factoring lately. You've been
The meals?
using the foil method.
No free ads.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No free ads. Come on now.
No free ads.
I didn't say anything. I'm trying to.
I said it. Yeah,
I'm talking
that's why.
math.
Okay, Jacoby Brissett versus the
It
Jacksonville
factors
Jaguars.
out to
Start him. He scored over 20 points
No
in
shot.
2 of the 3 starts he's had. He just
Jacoby
set
Brissett.
He just set the NFL record for most completions in a game. Are you forgetting that?
Don't
It's a
care.
record, baby. That's a record.
How many
He's about to set the record for least completed passes in a
Did he
game.
get
47.
47 completed passes.
Yeah. Quite a bit. He's going to be slinging that thing no matter what.
Slanging.
Woody Marks against the Bills.
Wow.
You saw what happened last week with Sean Tucker
Wow.
against the Bills defense. Feel like with Mills Mafia going up against the Bills, they're going to want to run the ball as well. So give the ball to Woody Marks. Start him in your fantasy league. Wide receiver here, Juwan Jennings versus the Panthers. Listen, Brock Purdy's back. Juwan Jennings is very important to that offense on third down. He's scored quite a bit of fantasy points this year. It's varied every week, but whenever he does, he usually scores more than 10. So look to start him this week. Theo Johnson against the Lions. Lions have not been good against tight ends this year, and Theo Johnson may have Jackson Dart back. He's done well with them, but if not, he has Jameis Winston. What's more exciting than Jameis Winston throwing you the ball? Start Theo Johnson.
Jameis Winston only likes to air it out. He's not throwing a little big route to a tight end.
He's not the biggest tight end guy, you know. He's a
red zone threat. Red zone threat.
Like
easy there.
He throws it to the opposition in the red zone. What do we think? He pulls a Pat Mahomes.
Sit-ums. Jordan Love versus the Vikings. Packers offense looks like shit. Jordan Love's not doing anything to fix that. He's going to struggle again this week. And it's the Vikings divisional game. They're going to play him hard.
That's a lock.
Ashton Genty versus the Browns. That's a lock right there. The Browns have one of the better rush defenses in the league. Ashton Genty, all of his yards are after contact whenever he gets contact.
2 low-hanging fruits already.
I was about to say, he just
Are you not?
What, 6 carries for 7 yards, bro?
How many games are there this week?
How many games?
How many games?
What do you mean?
How many games are being played this week? How many teams are on bye? You can only pick so many.
4 teams are on bye.
Khalil Shakir, Bills wide receiver 1 up against the Texans. Sit him. Sit him this week. And finally, tight end K.
Who just had a like 1 catch for -3 yards last week. Yeah.
Is that my fault? Is that my fault?
Low-hanging fruit, dog.
Sit him.
My God, you guys are trying to grade as hard as possible.
I'm not grading anything. I'm just
There's no grades. We haven't
No
given a
grade
grade yet.
yet.
Just hey, low hanging fruit.
He
Who's the
had
tight end
one
you're
bad
sitting?
game, and you're like, oh my god, Kate Otten. Jesus
Cade
Christ, you
Otten.
guys suck.
This was not necessarily low hanging fruit.
How was
When you don't have all your weapons as Baker Mayfield, he uses Cade Otten.
Jordan Love? You probably have your other quarterback on bye week this week, or you just don't have two good quarterbacks on your team. Sit him. Easy pick. Ashton Genty. You spent a top 2 draft pick for him, more than likely. Why are you not starting him almost every week? He could go off at any moment. You've seen what he's done. He scored 38 points in a game this year. Khalil Shakir has scored over 10 points in almost every single game this year, except for like maybe
No,
2 or 3.
not true.
Very true.
Khalil Shakir has had a
You
pretty
have
decent season. He's had 2 really bad weeks back to back.
2 really bad weeks back to back. 12.8 is a bad week. He scored under 10 points 3 times this year. That's it. You guys don't know what you're doing with fantasy football.
You
You guys are idiots. Idiots, I tell you. God. Especially type.
Can't wait for this to blow up in your face.
Sit Cade Otten.
Why do you think I do this to myself?
He doesn't. He doesn't want to go next week.
This is not a good week for fantasy.
So I'll have to go. I'll have to go in front of Ty Bob again. We can't let him be the only person to go multiple weeks this week.
I do have the record.
It's not good.
You guys are going to grade harsh on that.
He can't win.
I can't win. I can't exist.
But we can't let him win.
I can't exist.
Hey, no. Hold on. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. You can exist. You have space, Sean.
Okay.
We hold.
Bring me back. Bring me back in real quick.
We hold your space, Sean. We hold it.
Someone's ready for tomorrow night. Jesus.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
Thursday night football? Is that what you mean?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Game to watch, though. Game to watch. It's going to be the Minnesota Vikings versus the Green Bay Packers. Listen, I know that I just told you to go ahead and sit Jordan Love. That's because the Vikings have a really good defense. It's going to be a shit show. I pulled a time out there. My God.
Bro.
Good to notice that now.
You suck.
This game's going to be awful.
This is going to be a rock fight. You're going to see a lot of defensive scoring.
JJ, how many interceptions do you think JJ McCarthy's going to throw?
9. Say his name right.
No, I'm not giving him that.
I'm not. No,
I'm not giving him that. We don't need to be encouraging that.
He's throwing 2 interceptions. Jordan Love is throwing 2 interceptions as well. It's gonna be an ugly game all around for the offenses. Rock fight. Final score is gonna be like
Jordan Love's gonna get strip
20-17. Yeah, he's gonna have some stupid throws as well.
Jordan Love's
gonna come down to a field goal.
Sacked.
It's gonna come down to a field goal at the very end. Or a block kick. Think about it. Think about it.
I'm going to block your kick.
I can't kick right now, so yeah, go for it. That'll be easy.
You're an idiot. Anything more you want to say about your game?
No, I don't, because you're pissing me off right now. Is this your game of the week?
Game of the week.
Steelers Bears.
So hear me out. I didn't pick the most obvious choice for like best game of the week this week, but these are 2 teams with positive records in the NFL. All right. These are 2 teams with positive records in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears are significantly overperforming from expectations. The Steelers are kind of hovering about where they usually are every season. But both of these teams are vulnerable. You know, Aaron Rodgers isn't the greatest on offense, and the Bears have a bad defense. So I expect some crazy things to happen in this game. But this is going to be a showdown. It's going to be a good game.
Aaron Rodgers has not been listed as out yet with the fractured wrist.
He's going to try to
They
play,
are.
and that's going to be the stupidest
Oh yeah, I
decision that they
forgot
do.
about that. I forgot
He
about
does
that.
have a fractured
Dang,
wrist.
dang.
It is the non-throwing
Maybe
hand.
maybe the offense will look better with the backup in.
We don't know if he's playing or not. He could still play.
I know, but maybe the offense will look better without Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, Mason Rudolph didn't look too bad last week.
Maybe it's time for Will Howard.
I think he's hurt. I don't think he can play right now. It's all Mason Rudolph. A guy they
Tough.
know, a guy they
He's
trust.
he's fearless.
Potentially no
He
Jalen
truly
Warren.
is fearless.
Potentially no Jalen Warren.
Kenny Gainwell looked fine for them.
Start Kenneth
Filling in.
Gainwell if no Jalen Warren.
Is Jalen Ramsey playing? Did he get suspended too for throwing the punch?
He did get suspended. I don't know if he appealed it or anything or not, but as far as I know, he's out. Could be in. Who knows? Who knows? I really don't know.
Either one of you two ever been spat on?
I've been bitten.
Yeah. Not on a sporting
In a
field or
in
anything
a
like
sports game, in a
No.
sports context. Not I've been yeah, I've had a lot of
I've
things.
been bitten. I've not been spat on.
What, in a wrestling match or in a football game?
Wrestling match. Yeah.
Did you
I'd
punch
love
him?
to see somebody bite you in a football game.
No, I
You
was
just
I
have to
was
go through
pinning
the face
I was
mask.
pinning him. Had a nice little crossface going on that, and he bit me. So I pinned him, and then he got DQ'd.
You were cross facing him while he was on his back?
While he was on his back, he'd been making me mad over the whole match. So I had him on his back, and
I'd
then
bite
ran,
you too. What the fuck?
and then and then ran my arm across his face. And as it was going across his face, he just latched on.
I would have done the same, dude. That's fuck you. The hell do you need to crossface somebody for when they're laying on their back?
Wrestled that same guy the very next year, and he gave me an 8-piece combo to the jaw, and I still beat him.
He punched you?
He gave me an 8-piece combo in a clinch, and then I still beat him.
The ref let him hit you 8
The
times?
ref let him piece me up.
Bro.
Just frozen. Oh my god, he actually did that. Speaking of people spitting on other people on football fields, we have the next game of the week: Eagles versus Cowboys. I don't think Jalen Carter is going to spit on Dak Prescott this time. You never know.
I
If he does.
remember saying that the next time the Eagles play the Cowboys, Jalen Carter's coming for that ass.
This is why
Jalen
it's gonna be a
Carter,
very
Jalen
exciting
Carter.
game.
How many times do you think Jalen Carter sacks Dak Prescott this game?
At least 4
There's
I
minimum.
got
think
like
that's still pent up. Like if
20
we go back,
pressures, bro. Like,
you go back and you look at what happened or transpired up to Jalen Carter spitting on him. I'm still most positive that Dak had said something about Jalen Carter's buddy who died in that car wreck that caused the spitting. And so yeah, I think there's some animosity there.
Oh yeah, it's all Dak's fault. I'm not a fan of what Dak did the first time. Jalen's gonna come after him hard though, hard all day, just in the paint, not scared of anything. That Eagles defensive line is gonna eat all day.
wrong sport, you dummy.
There's pain on a football
I don't.
field.
So what, dude? Let me speak. Can I speak? Are you still holding space for me?
Don't say it like that. That
No, I don't think the Eagles offense is going to get it back on track this week, even though they're going up against a shitty Cowboys defense. CD and
That's a lie.
George will not sit out. What?
I'm saying that's a lie. The Eagles defense is god awful. They're gonna have a fine day. Nobody's gonna be talking about the Eagles offensive problems after they play the Cowboys, I bet.
No, we're still going to be talking about it. They're not going to look that good. I don't have faith in Jalen Hurts putting it together
They'll
against the
score.
Cowboys.
They'll
It's a
score 30
24-20
points.
game to be at the beginning of the season. It's a
They'll
divisional game.
they'll score 30 points.
They won't score 30 points.
30 points.
Under.
Put some fines on it.
Over.
Under. Take it.
$20 in fines.
Whoa!
Let's do it. You down?
I'm
Mark it,
down.
mark it down,
Mark it
Tybo,
down, dude.
Mark it down.
Mark it down.
Mark it
on
down.
on the fine sheet.
I got it.
All right, because
He's
I'm
not gonna,
I'm
he's not gonna put that.
I'm with Sean. It's definitely going to be under 30. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Eagles got it.
That's crazy. I don't believe in this Eagles offense. I don't know if I really believe in this Cowboys team. The offense has been firing on all cylinders. They just had a great week against Vegas. Shocker. Um, I just don't. I don't think they'll be able to put it together against how good this Eagles defense is. They just were able to hold the Lions to 9 points. And you guys were
Listen, it's
saying that
gonna
the
be a very
Lions
low scoring game.
you
I'm
guys
not
were
saying,
saying that
yeah,
the
that's what I'm saying.
Lions
I'm taking the under.
offense is the best in the league. Well, guess what? The
I didn't
Cowboys
say
offense
that. I
is
said one of the
right
best in the
behind.
NFC. Was not saying the best in the NFL.
The Cowboys offense is right behind them.
I mean, up there with them,
I'm,
sure.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're ahead of them now with how many points they've scored per game compared to the Lions.
About to be behind
Lions
them
have
after
had
this game.
Lions have had a much tougher schedule.
Would agree.
I think the Cowboys can stick with this and keep it a close game until the very end because it's not going to be very high scoring. But if it is high scoring, they'd be able to counteract what the Eagles are doing. So no matter what, it's gonna be under 30 points for the Eagles offense.
Big day from Saquon. Maybe a touchdown out of AJ Brown. Usual day out of Devontae Smith.
Cracking me up thinking AJ Brown's gonna get the ball, man. Come on. Jalen Hurts cannot
Once every 4 weeks. That's it. My game of the week. I think the Bucs Rams, even with the 6.5 point spread towards the Rams at home, is still going to be a really good game. I think we are probably going to get a bit of a high scoring affair in this one, even though the Rams defense is really really good. The Bucs have to get on track at some point. Emeka Egbuka has been relatively quiet over the last couple of weeks. But they've got Sean Tucker, who's been playing fantastic. I don't know if Bucky Irving will be back this week, but he's been full participant in practices. So maybe expect to see at least a little bit out of him. Tez Johnson was quiet last week, but expect for him to come back out with a big game potentially. And so I just think the Bucs are due. They've been on quite a bit of a slide since taking on quite a few injuries. It's time for the Bucs to play much better than they have been.
Well, I mean, their schedule's just rough too.
Oh
The
yeah,
Rams are the one of the best teams in the NFC, man. And
I mean, the
they
Bucks
gotta
can
go
definitely
coast to coast. So
play a lot better in this game, but the Rams can still whoop their ass. That's
Rams are
that's very well
really
possible.
they can score almost at will on most teams.
Not named the Seahawks, yeah.
yeah, I mean the Panthers are benefiting from their schedule clearly, and the Bucks are just have been running a gauntlet, man. You had, like I said, you going coast to coast. You got to go East Coast to West Coast to play the Rams, and that's not fun. But it's a tough opponent, dude. This ain't a good candidate for a get right game. It's a stout
Not, but
defense, and their defense probably won't be able to stop much of what the Rams got going on, dude. So it's a it's a tough
To
one for
lose,
the Bucks.
lose.
Tough one for the Bucks.
I think Devontae Adams probably gets right this game, at least for the Rams, after having one catch. I think it was a touchdown last week against Seattle. I don't see that happening again.
I see Devontae Adams having at least 2 touchdowns and about 7 catches this week. So If he wasn't such a lock, I would tell you to start him, but as you guys just don't like locks, so
We don't want anything that seems obvious. We want.
start Devonte Adams.
I would not have considered that a lock.
Oh,
I would have.
No, your fault.
okay. Interesting, interesting scale you got, Ty Butler.
Yeah.
I don't know. What?
I don't know where he's going with it, man.
Yeah, it's an enigma.
That's Glob.
The Chiefs are an enigma this season. They've got a home game this upcoming week against the Indianapolis Colts. Vegas, for some reason, thinks the Chiefs are favorites at 3.5 points. Not really sure why. I sent it to you guys earlier this week. It was probably Monday or so
Easy.
when Andy had a little bit of a press conference and had stated that, one thing that we all have been saying, I think a lot of other Chiefs fans have been saying, is we need to run the ball more. And Andy stated that he's calling the run plays, but in today's age, run plays are turning into pass plays, referencing the RPOs that he's calling. But Pat Mahomes is just throwing on the pass option instead of
So he's
handing the
not really
ball off.
calling a run play then.
Yeah, but also
It's
throwing
an
Pat
RPO,
under the
run pass
bus.
option.
But also throwing Pat under the bus for not just running the ball. I mean, Mitchell Schwartz broke down a little bit of the film over the last couple of days, mainly referencing the RPOs that were happening post Andy's little spiel there, and showed that even Kareem Hunt would have gained more yards on those plays. And it's not like the passes didn't work; they were still getting 6, 7 yards of play, but showing that Kareem would have had more yards gained, potentially even had a 20+ yard touchdown if he was able to break through one of the last defensive backs. That would allow the defense to slack off a little bit and have to respect the run a little bit more, so that there's actually room for some of these passes that we're trying to throw out there.
Yeah, I mean, like we we all could consider that like Pat and Andy like kind of changed the game and like or that like the game was evolving when they like first kind of started working together, 20, Pat's 2018 season. But the run game is there for a reason. Like even with an underwhelming running back, like there is value to like lining up in strong eye and running a power, or lining up an I form and running an ISO. Like there's there's value in that. And RPO is great, but it's risky because like if you're pass heavy on those RPOs and you are missing them, they're incomplete passes on first down. Like 2nd and 10 is behind schedule. Everybody talks about stay on schedule now in today's NFL. Like 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, incomplete, incomplete. That's an awful schedule. But that's the schedule that we're seeing a lot of the times. But like there's a run game for a reason. There's under center formations for a reason. There's all types of things that we could be doing that I think this offense would be good at. But we stick with the RPOs because we want to put the ball in Pat's hand.
This is it. This is when it has to start. We have to go into playoff mode really quick. I think the defense has honestly kind of been there. I know we've talked about lack of effort and some things, but the defense has really kept the points
Defense has
low.
been all right.
They've bent
They
and
gave
not
us they gave
broken,
us plenty of opportunities in the Bills game.
and plenty of
They've given
opportunities
us
in
plenty of
the
opportunities in
Broncos
every
game.
game.
Literally all minus week one against the Chargers was the defense there. I mean, that was the only game that they were not out on the field to
Yeah,
play.
Herbert was cutting us up pretty bad.
But the offense really has to pick it up. And it goes to play calling, something that we've been harping on all season long. And the receiver, like it's going to take a little bit of both. One, there's got to be more runs. It's to open up the pass game. And I'm not. I went back and even watched some of those RPOs and a couple of other offensive sets. I'm not a fan of the routes being drawn up for the receivers to run. And maybe that's just because the receivers aren't able to get separation. Maybe it's because the defense are just expecting pass all the time. It could be a couple of different factors that go into it, but I haven't necessarily been a fan of the play designs from a receiver aspect either.
Yeah, I honestly like with all the problems, we were just a couple like one deep ball. I said it last show. One deep ball connection away from pretty much winning that game. There were three opportunities on different drives, 3 to 4 opportunities on different drives that were missed. That if it connects, that's a touchdown.
Oh, guaranteed. The deep ball is a big piece of Pat's game since he's been playing. You go back to high school, college, he just throws the deep ball. It's something that's been ingrained in his career here in Kansas City. And while I agree with that connecting on one of those changes the landscape of the game, that's not where he's been the last couple weeks since losing Tyreek, or since probably the year after losing Tyreek. The deep ball just has not been there. We've got Tyquan Thornton and Hollywood and Xavier Worthy who can run that, but we also need guys who can run those mid routes. We've obviously got Rasheed and we've got Travis. Travis has been having a decent enough season, but where's Rasheed Rice been? Why is he not getting separation? We need to stop relying on these one hit deep balls, and we need to be able to put drives together. Well, there's got to be, they keep talking about consistency. Pat talked about
You
consistency
but you fix
a
that
lot.
by running less RPO.
Yes, agreed. But we've got to also draw up concepts to where our players are running mid-level routes to be able to get separation, or maybe they just need to run better routes. I'm not exactly sure which of the two is more of the culprit. I just know they're both bad.
I
Well,
don't know
I,
if you
I
guys
just
saw it or not, but there was a something on the internet somewhere. It was giving the chart of Pat's completions and incompletions and touchdowns and everything for this year, and then I think the other one was like 2022 or something. There was literally no completions at all in the middle of the field for Patrick right now. It's literally a horseshoe all around, and he's not targeting the right side of the right sideline or the middle of the field at all, really. They're
I
not
think that's a
they're not
really
doing
fair
the
point.
easy stuff either. Like attack the middle of the field.
I
Attack
think
open
you've got a
spots.
really fair point there on you talk about the horseshoe. We're throwing the ball at or behind the line of scrimmage the last couple of years quite often. Too many receiver screens. And now part of that could be throwing it out of the backfield to the running backs. That's definitely a portion of that, of just getting a dump off
see.
last option. But there have just been a lot of at the line of scrimmage or behind it from wide from the receivers.
I mean, so some of those come from RPO, but like the quick throws to wide receivers, I also believe are like an extension of the run game. So like that stuff doesn't bother me as much, especially like because we usually hit on those. Very very seldom do we throw quick stuff to receivers at or behind the line of scrimmage and it doesn't work out.
That also, yes. And that also relies a lot on getting yards after the catch, which have not been there this season because
Rasheed's a
of
monster at that.
yes, but he hasn't done it this season because he cannot get open because of the way defenses are
He
playing
had
against us because there's
he
there
had one
there's
of
no
those
space.
specifically early on in the Broncos game, and then I don't think it was ever really gone back to.
It was
He
not.
So
covered up. He
like,
covered.
but even like I don't know, we could get deeper into like play concepts after that, but like I don't think run less RPOs. I
Please.
would let's see
Please.
like a good tunnel screen. Like we used to run screens all the time, and Andy Reid kind of strayed from it because he was known for it. But like sprinkle one in there every now and then. Let's get into I form under center and allow us to run some play action.
Try
Let's
something
mix it
else.
up. No
Do
RPOs.
do
No
I
anything.
would I
RPOs.
would absolutely love
Mix it
I
up.
formation, weak formation. Heck, just do
No
weak
RPOs.
formation. I don't even care about that. But and I am not a big fan of running the ball out of shotgun. There's definitely times when it's needed and when it does work and that sort of thing to kind of keep the defenses honest. And we've seen it work, but like do that at least just run zone out of shot like get the defenses off our receivers. Let's get some movement here because I've got keys here to the game of we've got to stop Jonathan Taylor and we have to get pressure on Daniel Jones. The Colts offensive line is a very good offensive line. I think they've had a couple rough weeks over the last couple because they have not played necessarily up to snuff, at least in protecting Daniel Jones. Jonathan Taylor is a whole different story, and if you can stifle him, which our defense is very good at stopping the run, then they must rely on Daniel Jones. But the defense, as we've been talking about, isn't necessarily an issue by any means, and so we have to get the offense going. We cannot get stalled out anymore, and the playoffs start now.
We need to be looking to score 30 points a game here on out.
Minimum.
We need to be hitting that 30 mark.
Minimum.
That is the goal every game. 30.
I don't even think we need to do that. I think we need it like 28 points will normally win you a game.
21 points will normally win us a game with our defense if they're playing.
That's all we need. I don't think 30 needs to be a benchmark in most games. Maybe it needs to
It's
be in this
nice.
specific game.
It's nice to get 30, but
Maybe it needs to be in this specific game given the weapons that the Colts have, but
It needs to be the aspiration for the caliber of what our offense is, okay? Like
I would
this
agree
we
with that.
need to regardless of what actually happens with the play calling changes, we need to get into a rhythm. We need to see success out there and we need to get the boys feeling good, okay? Travis is down.
boys.
Travis ain't feeling good.
Travis is having to
It,
do a little too much
and
by himself right now.
here's another thing outside of play calls, outside of getting separation or establishing a run game. I think one of the biggest things, and obviously comes off the back of probably the worst game of the season, if not over the last few seasons for the Chiefs. Stop getting penalties. Has to
Discipline.
stop. Have to be disciplined. Stop the holds. Stop the false starts. Stop the illegal formations. You
Stop the block in the back from the punting team, from the kicking
you
team.
get you get a legal shift or illegal formation or a false start. That's you're first and 15 on first down. That's first and 15. You're already starting on the
We
back
need
foot, and that has
the
happened way
guys
too many times this season.
the Broncos game, there were multiple guys that got caught like hooking guys around the neck. If you're getting beat like that, you need to let that arm go and just give them the best shove you got with the other side and just try to send them on. Like
Turn around and
Pat
yell
can
at Pat,
scramble. Pat
run.
can scramble. Like we don't need to be hooking guys around the neck and getting holding calls. That's
Just,
unacceptable.
just give Pat a little heads up. He knows how to get out of the pocket. We cannot be shooting ourselves in the foot. That's the one thing that will Pat can throw the ball away, live to see another day. But if you're gonna be in a second and five situation and then you get a holding call, well, guess what? Now you're second, third, and 15. Like what? Yes, Pat is good enough, but the way the defenses have been playing
The
against
10
us, like
yarders are killer. The 10 yarders are killer.
can't do it. How do you guys feel about this game? I'm not confident. Clearly, I'm wearing Colt blue.
You
You're
are a
so
Colts fan
ugly.
this
You're
season,
so
though.
ugly and bald and short.
You bleed blue, man. I feel great about this game. I feel like we need to get Tyquan Thornton involved very, very early. And I feel like we're going to just be able to stop Jonathan Taylor compared to what he's done to many, many other teams this year. We're good against the run. We've struggled against James Cook, but I think we're going to really pick it up against Jonathan Taylor and shut him down and really alter the Colts offense. Because guess what? Colts don't play good on outs in outdoor areas. They've done most of their damage in domes this season. So playing at Arrowhead, they're gonna have a little bit of trouble. They're not ready
Daniel
for it,
Jones
man.
is not good with the elements.
Not good at all. Weather is real. It may. Be a little cold out there, maybe a little rainy. I don't know. Not a big Kansas City weather person since I don't live there, but Missouri weather, anything can happen.
Sunday, it is expected to be 61 degrees. It is a noon game, so it'll probably be a little bit cooler than that at
Any
kickoff.
rain?
But no rain. 13% chance. It will be raining on Friday, but that will be cleared up. It will be 61, partially cloudy.
Anything can happen, man. That could change real quick.
Expecting little to no wind as well.
Colts still struggle outdoors. They're still trying to get their footing down outdoors.
Over the last couple weeks, the Colts did have a very, very close game with the Falcons. They only won 31-25 in overtime. And then they also had a loss to the Steelers 27-20. So
A
they
lot
are
of
coming off
turnovers
of
in that game.
they are also coming off of a bye week.
Not scared. It's still the old Daniel Jones that we all know.
I just realistically all the wonderful changes that I think that we could make as like just hire the three of us as an offensive coordinating team and play calling team.
Down.
But
We'll do it
um,
together.
we could leave this podcasting life.
We'll be way cheaper as
Hey,
well.
wait, hey, if basketball's taught you anything, if you are a podcaster, you could become a coach. JJ Redick.
JJ Redick.
Never forget.
Not only like former player or
No,
anything,
no, he was a
but
podcaster turned coach.
all this stuff that we think that they could make the changes on, and that's probably not going to happen, right? It's probably not going to, like, they're going to stick with their guns and do all this nonsense. But let's see some ferocity. Let's see some hits.
See some anger.
Let's see
Get
some
mean.
yeah, bro. Let's do it. Let's get fired up for Arrowhead.
Yeah, man. Get fired up.
Eight
If not, we're out of the playoffs. That's it.
Pat's usually pretty good on the road. We have a bad road record this season. We're like, we've only got one loss at home, and let's not do it again.
The last time we lost to an AFC opponent at home was the Raiders, Christmas Day,
Let's do it.
2023.
Arrowhead at
Yeah.
GEHA.
Tybo was there.
Tybo was there. He was
I
very
was there.
disappointed.
I will be there. I will be there this Sunday. So
I
will
hope
Peyton.
you're-
So will Peyton. Peyton Manning.
He's gonna call me, no matter what.
Is he?
Man, yeah, dude. Talk to Peyton quite a bit.
Or do you?
I do. Yes, that's why I said it.
It is a must-win game for the Kansas City Chiefs Sunday at noon, where they're 3.5-point favorites at the moment. On Wednesday, I do expect that line to probably shift a little bit. But Sean, you're the leader over
Okay.
last couple weeks. Where do you want to pick?
Give me first, because then you're gonna trail me and get everything wrong.
All right, I'll go last, and Tybo will
Okay.
go in the middle. Sean,
Okay, let's get to it.
Quick picks.
And you're
Don't
not
even
saying
think about it.
anything.
Don't even think about it. Just
Sean, you're picking first, so why don't you pick?
what game is it again?
Us.
Colts,
Oh,
Chiefs,
us. Oh,
3.5
all day. Easy.
favorites.
What the hell? I was ready to go pick them right away, man.
Chiefs.
This is what if
This
I'm
is
going to
why
take
are
the
you even
Chiefs here.
asking this
Shut-
question?
Shut
Taking the
up.
Chiefs here.
Shut up.
I never
You're
not picked
taking
the Chiefs
Colts.
though. Like what the
You're
hell?
taking the Colts. We're forcing you to take the
I'm
Colts.
Yeah.
taking the Chiefs.
You're
I
taking
will
the
not
Colts.
pick them again if we lose this game.
I'm marking it down right now in the.
I've
spreadsheet.
already marked it down. I have it here.
I can go
All
back
of my
there and
games
do it
are already
again.
picked.
Change it to the
I
Colts.
can go back there and do it again. Colts.
I'll revoke your access.
Hey.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
On Thursday, night football coming up tomorrow. We've got the Bills heading into Houston, taking on the Texans, who are 6-point dogs at home.
6-point dogs?
6
Mills
point
Mafia though.
Dags.
Ooh, Mills Mafia. That's exciting. Not really though. Give me the Bills.
I think the Texans can cover.
You changed it back already? Damn.
I'm going to take the Texans as well. Bills have been too wishy-washy this season, and
I'll wish you're washy.
Texans defense is still great. It's a Thursday night football game. I don't know if the Texans win, but they can definitely cover 6. Our next game is a
See,
Colts Chiefs game. We've already chosen that, so we'll jump down to our
clearly.
first.
Yep.
Hey, maybe they're
Yep.
just listening to the against the spread, guys.
We just
Nobody pays attention to YouTube. Got it. Fantastic.
you don't pay attention.
Noon games on Sunday. This group of games will kick off with the Giants, who will head to Detroit, taking on the Lions, who are 10.5-point favorites at home.
That's a lot of points.
Before we give our picks, guys, just don't if you're listening or watching right now, don't forget to subscribe.
Thanks, Tyler.
Go check out our previous video when we picked the Chiefs game as well, too. Give me the Giants in this game. That's a lot of points. I'll take the points.
Yeah, here's what I think. I think the Lions are pissed off about how they played against Philadelphia. Give me the Lions.
I don't trust Jameis, so I am also taking the Lions.
Fade Sean. I love it. Y'all are going to have a shitty week.
Next up, we've got an even bigger spread. Next up, we've got an even bigger spread. It's the Seattle Seahawks heading into Nashville to play the Titans, who are 13.5-point dogs at home.
Oh, I love the points for the Seahawks in this one. Give me the Birds.
I mean, I'd be calling another bounce back game. You don't think Sam Darnold throws 4 picks against the Titans? Yeah, give me the Seahawks.
You never know. You never know.
Give me Seahawks.
Call it, Tabo.
No.
I would take the Hawks as well. Next up, we've got Drake May and the New England Patriots heading into, I think it's Paycom Stadium there in Cincinnati.
Drake May.
This could be Joe Flacco's final game as a Bengal, since Joe Burrow could be coming back. While it could be his final game, he's also without Jamar Chase, which is why they are currently 7.5-point dogs at home.
Give me a big T Higgins game.
No, it's not going to be a big T Higgins game. Christian Gonzalez is going to shut him down. Drake, May will go off.
Good one.
And he will also this will be his first game for throwing over 300 passing yards in a game. Calling it now.
Travion Henderson's going off again.
Comfortably, we'll go Patriots.
That'll be a team ride. It's gonna be a Travion Henderson week yet again.
Okay.
Next up at noon, we've got another really big spread. A lot of big spreads this week. This is the New York Jets. They're heading into Baltimore, taking on the Ravens, who are 13.5-point favorites at home. I believe Lamar Jackson is on the injury list with an ankle issue, which is different from any of the issues he's had so far this season.
But he will play.
Expected.
But guess what else that is for the Jets? They're very exciting this year, and they have a new starting quarterback this week, Tyrod Taylor. Go ahead and give me the Jets to cover.
Yeah, honestly, I just think the way the Ravens have been playing, they haven't won by large margins like that. I don't think they would have covered. They didn't cover 14 in the last game. I know that probably wasn't the spread, but like they didn't beat the team by 14 points last game.
Nope.
So I'm think the Jets is a safe call.
I'm going to take the Ravens here. The Jets are really, really bad, and I have no faith in Tyrod Taylor.
One of the most exciting teams in the NFL, man.
Was thinking about trying to pick up a a Jets wide receiver.
Who?
John Mechie?
John Mechie?
Tight end Mason
Um,
Taylor?
No, not
He's
Mason.
got Terod.
Don't forget, Garrett Wilson's
Start him.
still out, guys.
Yeah,
Yes, I know.
he's on my team on IR.
That's why I was considering picking up a Jets receiver. He's got to throw the ball. He's got to throw the ball to somebody.
To our game to watch, we've got the Minnesota Vikings. They're heading to Green Bay, taking on Jordan Love and the Packers, who are 6.5-point favorites at home. I don't know if Josh Jacobs is playing. Not really sure if it matters in this one.
Yeah, I hate watching JJ McCarthy play, but he's going to have one of his magical fourth
It's
quarters.
your game to watch.
Yeah, I know. I still hate watching JJ McCarthy play. I
9?
think this is just going to be a rock fight for both teams. It's going to be a great defensive battle to go ahead and watch. I feel like the defenses are going to get a lot of points in this game. So look to start either one of those defenses for you, but go ahead and give me the Vikings.
You said the spread is 6,
And a half.
6.5. I think the Packers win by more than a touchdown.
Wow.
Rise.
I'm going to take the Vikings here. I agree with Sean. This game is going to suck. It should not be a game to watch.
No, you're gonna watch it for the defensive touchdowns, man. Come on, the celebrations.
To our first game of the week, we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers, maybe without Aaron Rodgers, heading into Soldier Field, taking on Caleb Williams and the Bears, who are 2.5-point favorites at home.
The Bears. The Bears.
Yeah, we'll take the Bears.
It's not your pick.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you said the Bears. I got it. I'm also going to take the Bears. Hate the Steelers. We'll get to our 305 catalog of games. It is the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they're heading to Arizona, taking on the Cardinals, who are 3-point dogs at home.
Started him for a reason. Give me Jacoby Brissett. Cardinals.
Who are the Cardinals playing? I didn't catch it.
Jags. You were too busy laughing.
The 3-point dogs at home.
The Cardinals are 3-point dogs.
At home.
The Jags are favored.
Correct. Away.
Hey, you got it.
I'll take the Jags.
Hybo and I are going to be jagging off as
Whoa.
both taking the Jags. Trevor Lawrence.
No invite?
Hey, you chose not to come. The invite was there.
Bro, don't say that on air.
Good God, man. Next game.
Also at 305, a game that I would have chosen as the game to watch because it's going to be absolutely horrible. We've got Shedeur Sanders as QB1 for the Cleveland Browns heading into Las Vegas to play the Raiders, who are 3.5-point favorites.
Do I start Shedeur Sanders in Dynasty League?
Yes, I was this close to having him in the starting this week. Go ahead and give me the Browns. Big week for Shedeur.
I don't want the Browns. I want the other team.
The Raiders?
I picked them last week and I'm gonna pick them again.
I will take the Raiders this week. This game is going to be awful. It's going to be won by defense. There's going to be more defensive points than there are offensive points.
Yeah, the Browns defense is much better than the Raiders defense.
Not worried about it. Everybody in the league runs fast. That's what's going to happen. We've got a couple of games here in the 325 hour. Our second game of the week is the Philadelphia Eagles. They'll be heading down south into Arlington, Texas, taking on the Cowboys, who are 3-point dogs at home.
I'm gonna do it. Give me the boys.
Sean's either going to have a really good week in fading us, or he's going to have a horrible week like he has this whole season.
What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose here?
Eagles.
Nothing.
I'm also going to take the Eagles. Cowboys are bad. They should feel bad. Second game at 3:25, we've got the Atlanta Falcons. They've got Kirko Chains at QB1 with no Drake London, or at least he's expected not to play at this point in time. They're heading to New Orleans, taking on Tyler Suck and the Saints, who are 1.5-point favorites.
The Saints are favorites?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to go with the Falcons now. Like Saints are favorites. You can't do that.
If they would give the ball to Bijan Robinson all game, I think the Falcons would be all right.
I mean, you got Kirk Cousins, so good chance that they do.
I'm torn. I really don't know who to pick.
Take the Birds.
Do
No,
it.
you with the Saints. No,
The
go with
Birds.
the Saints.
The Birds have burned me almost every time I picked them, bro.
Then go with the Saints. They're favorites by 1.5 points.
Falcons.
I think Darnell Mooney is going to have a pretty big game, so I'm going to take the Falcons here. Start him.
Really?
Sunday Night Football and our final game of the week.
Can't throw the ball to anybody.
Final game of the week. We've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers heading into SoFi Stadium, taking on the Rams, who are 6.5-point favorites at home.
Oh, easy pick. The Rams are going to thrash the Buccaneers.
Sadly, I think the Rams win by a touchdown.
I like the Rams this year. I just think the Bucs are trying to get it together, and I think they can cover at least the 6.5.
I thought so last week, but look what happened. They lost by 12.
Yeah.
I
think the Rams are probably a better team than the Bills, dude.
Oh, much better.
So,
yeah. Final game of week 12 here. It's Monday Night Football.
Monday night.
We've got the Panthers. They're heading across the country into Santa Clara, California, taking on the 49ers, who are 7-point favorites at home.
Oh, East Coast to West Coast doesn't go well. Does not go well ever.
It's the opposite way.
It doesn't go well for me, so it doesn't matter what I do here. So I'm going to go and pick the Niners.
He said it right. You said East Coast to West Coast.
West Coast.
I know. It's usually west to east is what
They
struggles.
struggle.
Oh.
East to west is they don't struggle generally
As
much, if at all.
So give me the Panthers. Psych, Niners.
I'll take the Panthers here. They've been playing well this season.
At
And I'm not a believer in the Niners, man. I do not care that they have their starting quarterback and Brock Purdy back. I do not care that Christian McCaffrey has stayed healthy, or that George Kittle has had a good season so far when he's been healthy. Like that team is just not good. That defense is not good.
They're one of the better coached teams in the NFL.
He's got a point.
Just kind
Not
of,
worried
it's just
about
kind
it.
of facts.
He's got
right
a
now.
point.
Hey, Panthers have shown to be well coached.
Okay.
The only chance the Panthers have is a fourth quarter comeback. That's the only way Bryce Young wins a game. And is Bryce Young even starting this week?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
He's got a very slight questionable designation. That's it.
Oh, does it say like slightly questionable on his tag?
Or does it say questionable?
Is it
says slightly questionable.
They
SQ?
put a new classification out there. Like there's no longer.
It's just on the reports that I. It's just on the reports that I get when you're looking at Sleeper or ESPN or Yahoo.
There's now a new one that says slightly questionable.
No. When you guys, my sources
Sources.
say slightly questionable. If you look on Sleeper, ESPN, Yahoo, wherever you do your fantasy football, it's just going to say questionable. My sources tell me slightly questionable.
You don't have sources. You make shit up.
You don't know
he watches
what
film,
I do
okay?
and do not know.
He watches the film. He goes back and watches that every week.
Not every week, just some weeks.
Well, you're gonna
I
have a
hope
shit
the
weekend
Chiefs.
next one. That's all I
Just
know.
Pick'em's over. You're not talking
Yeah,
about
Well, that was
you just said
Monday.
night, so
Monday night.
I hope the Chiefs win.
No, you
you're
don't.
such a Colts fan. Get the fuck out of
I
here.
hope the Chiefs win. But if not, I'm a Colts fan the rest of the season.
Hey, look, the Bucs don't look great for next year. I really don't think it's all doom and gloom this year, but like if we do miss the playoffs, I mean, we gotta make some adjustments. There better be a lot of
Rebuild. It's
moves
fine.
made. You know,
I,
like
I did I did relook at the cap space. There's some extra contracts to move off of. It wouldn't be great, but some of them we could move off of. We could save
Where
9 million for Mike Dana. I think we
we
could
can
save
convert
a
some of
couple
Patrick's
million.
contract to a signing bonus.
That kicks the can down the road as far as cap
Does
space
not
goes.
matter. Does not matter.
Christian Fulton can be moved off
That's not real
for a
money,
couple
man.
mil.
It's not real money.
Got to manipulate it.
the Christian Fulton move kind of has to be like a no brainer because he hasn't touched the field at all. So I don't understand why we would keep him.
Guaranteed
He
him
got
a
a
lot of
ball
money.
caught on him last week, didn't he? Or he got burned for a route.
I didn't even know
He
he
was
was
out
out on
there
the
for a
He's
field.
been
play.
out there.
He was out there for a play, at least. I saw him get burnt. Somebody's got a ball on him or something.
Yeah, he didn't have any reps with the ones. How is he supposed to go out there and do anything?
I didn't think he had any reps at all.
Exactly.
I'll show you
Make sure
reps.
to yo.
Hey yo.
Make sure to tune back in at the beginning of next week as we recap everything that has happened. Hopefully, that includes the Kansas City Chiefs starting 1-0 for the rest of the season, where they need to go 8
You can't
0.
fake the hope, man. I feel it. I feel it.
Feel it in my bones.
We can do it. We can do
We
it.
can
You
hear it
don't
in your
believe. You
voice.
can't.
We can hear it in your
You don't.
voice.
You're not one of us.
Oh, I hope they
But
win. I hope they win.
we got this.
We're gonna win no matter what, dude. Come on.
Shut up, Ty Bob. Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.